Now let us learn more about how to put an image in a web page. How to insert an image in a web page. We have already seen the img tag and its attribute src. So the same thing that we are going again, it is going to be a repetition. So here if you look at the general syntax, it's an image tag img and then whose attribute is src. It's a compulsory attribute without which that is where you are going to give the source file, the source of the image file. So you're going to give src equal to name of the file. So good morning.jpg, whatever, jpeg or a bmp file or a png file, whatever it is. So you're going to give the image file here. Now what is the other attribute here? alt. Now in case you give a name of the image file there, and so in case if the browser is not able to access that particular image, so then in that case this is an alternative. So in the place of the image you will see this alt is nothing but alternative. So in the place of the image you will see this message, good morning friends. Okay, so let us test it now. So you will see that this image is present, so that is why the image is being displayed. In case if the image is not able to if the browser is not able to access this particular image, so then in that case, say somebody has deleted that image or some reason, so then in that place the alternative is alt is nothing but alternative, so it will just display a message, good morning friends. Okay, so now what are the other attributes? So the other attributes is you can define the width and height of the image. So you can just say src equal to animal.jpg, height is equal to 180, width is equal to 300, alt is equal to animal image. So this is it. So you will see that this image is slightly when you define the height and the width, then small images can also be displayed slightly bigger in a so this is one thing. So if you look at this is how the alt message will be displayed. So in case if this animal.png is not available, because then in that place you will see this icon, this is an image icon. So you will see this icon followed by the message animal image, because if you look at this, if the image is not displayed, you will not know why the image is not being displayed. So if you give like this, it means that this particular image is not present in the in your current directory. So you will get to know that the file is not present. So that is the reason why we give an alt here, and then you can define the height and the width also. So what are the other changes that we can give here? Alt. So another change is that, so in case if you have stored this particular file in a different directory, okay, so let's say you have stored it in your E directory, then you will have to give under the folder images, then you will have to give the full path e:/images/animal.png. Now if in your system you have stored it in somewhere in D:/, or C:/, then you will have to give the full path C:/desktop/images/ and then the name of the file. So you can give the full path to access. It need not be in your current directory. The file can be anywhere, but if the file is not in your current directory, all you have to do is give the full root, okay, full path of the file. So this is how you give the full path of the file, and then you can give the height and width and the alt image. So these are all attributes for the image. So the image tag contains the attributes src, which is a compulsory attribute, and then the other attributes are height, width and alt. And the final thing is you can make an image as a image like this, like image as a hyperlink. So in the previous video we saw what is a hyperlink, how to define the hyperlink using a anchor tag. So here you can give an image and then you can make the image as a hyperlink. So once when you will know that how do you identify hyperlink. When you move the cursor over the image, now you will see that the cursor has changed to a hand symbol. So this means that this is a this is a hyperlink. So when you click on this, you will see that it has gone into something else, some other page. Okay, so that is a hyperlink. So how to give hyperlink? So you can you are going to nest two tags. Okay, so you're going to say anchor tag. Okay, first you're going to define the anchor tag, and then in the content you are going to give the image file. Okay, because the first you're going to define the in the previous example, when we saw the anchor anchor tag example, we saw in the content we gave a text. We said click here or click on this. Okay, some message we gave. When you clicked on that text, it went to another web page. Okay, so but here it is not going to be a text, it's going to be an image. So which means you first define a anchor tag, and in the content portion we define a image file. That's it, image tag. That's it. So you will have to say anchor href is equal to the reference. So to which website or to which web page it has to go once when you click on the image. So you give that, close the anchor tag, and then in the place of the content you will have to now give you will have to give the full image tag, image src, and then height, width, etc., and then close the anchor tag. So when you give like this, then automatically the image will become an anchor. So image will become a hyperlink, and once when you click on that hyperlink, you can go to this whatever here he has given www.javatpoint.com. So whatever wherever you ask it to go, it will go. It will be transferred to that particular page. Okay, so this is all about the image tag. So the next is we will see lists. Okay, so lists is you have ordered list, unordered list, and definition list. You have three types of list. List here is the bullets that we call in Microsoft Word. So you insert bullets using some character. So those are called as unordered list, UL. And then when you insert numbered list, when you have the in Microsoft Word, you can insert a numbered list. Then if the bullets are all numbers, then we call that as a numbered list. And here you can also give a description list or a definition list. Okay, so these are the three types. This definition list we don't have in Microsoft Word. Okay, so these two, the first two, unordered list and ordered list, are there. So now let us see how to define these three lists. So the tag is to define to open an ordered list, you will have to give OL. OL is the tag defined for ordered list. Now for the you will have to give a list. When you say it's an ordered list, you are going to now give a list. So the each and every item in that list is called as list item. So you will have to give the each and every item in the list using the tag li, list item. So open list item and then give the content and then close list item, and then give the next list item, content, close list item. Like this you will have to give. Now so it's an ordered list, so you will get the list like this: 1 2 3 4. Okay, so now you will get a ordered list like this. So unordered list. Unordered list means it will not have 1 2 3 4. Instead it will have some bullets, something like this, a circle. Okay, so this is an unordered list. So for that you will have to give the UL is the tag given for unordered list. So you will have to open the unordered list tag UL and then give the list. So for defining the list, how will you give? You will have to use the tag li. So open li tag and then give the name of the first list item, and then close the list item, and then give the second one list item, give the content, and then list item. So give all the list items in the li using li tags, and finally close the unordered list. Okay, so now what is definition list? So the what is a definition list? A definition list is like this. You want to give a series of definitions, okay, and then you want to give that as in the form of a list. So like this, see, so let's say you want to define Aries. So this is the tag that defines a term, and then DL is the definition list, and then DT is this is actually various definitions you are going to give in the form of a list, that is called as a definition list, okay, or a description list. So there in the description list, so the first thing you will have to give is open a description list. So that is using a tag DL tag and then the open tag and then close tag. Now inside that the list is going to be, first is the definition for what. Suppose you say Aries. Aries is the term for which we are going to give the definition. So that is called as definition term. And then so that is given inside the tag DT, and then followed by the description, so or the definition. Okay, so the DD, okay, so the definition or the description. So what is that? One of the 12 horoscope sign. And then DT, bingo. Bingo is one of my evening snacks. Then Leo, it is also one of the 12 horoscope sign. Oracle, it is a multinational company corporation, technology corporation. Okay, so now if you look at this, so this is how it will be displayed. Okay, so let us test it now. So you will see this is the output, which means this is the term and they followed by the definition. Again the next term followed by the definition. Okay, like this. So these definitions, the terms followed by definitions, are given in the form of a list. So that is why it is called as a definition list. Okay, so these are the three lists. The unordered list is given by UL, and then ordered list is given by OL, and the definition list is given by DL. So both in ordered list and unordered list, the list of items are given inside in a nested form. So you open the OL or the UL tag, and inside that you will have to give the various items of the list inside the tag list item li, closed li, and in between that you will have to, in the content place, you will have to give the name, the list item, whatever you want to give. Now you can have a nested list. A nested list is a list within another list. Let's say for example this is a list within another list. So list of Indian states with their capital. So Delhi, capital is New Delhi. So outer you have the various states in one list, and within inside that you have another list. So its capital is given as another list. So this is, you can have a list within another list. So how do we do that? So you have it's this is doc type HTML, and then you open the HTML tag, and then the head tag, and then the body tag, then the parameter. You can give a P or you can give heading tag also, H1 to H6, and then you open the ordered list, and or inside that ordered list you give the list item Delhi. So you will see the output inside that Delhi. We are going to have this. The capital is New Delhi. So which means you don't close the list item. Instead, you open the unordered list, and then you give the list item, the capital of Delhi as New Delhi, close unordered list, and then close the list item for Delhi. Like that, you will have to open list item next state Haryana. அதை க்ளோஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன பண்ணணும், அதனுடைய அதுக்கு உள்ளே இருக்கிற என்ன கொடுக்க போகிறீங்களோ அது. ஸோ unordered list. So unordered list and then list item is Chandigarh, close the unordered list. So this is list within another within list. ஒரு லிஸ்ட்டுக்குள்ள இன்னொரு லிஸ்ட். So you can nest the lists like this. Okay, so this is you can have with unordered list குள்ள இன்னொரு unordered list இருக்கலாம், ordered list குள்ள இன்னொரு ordered list இருக்கலாம். You can have all these things. Okay, fine. Now you can have an attribute to the ordered list or a numbered list. So what is that attribute? Now you can have different types of ordered list. So you can have a numeric numbers, the list can have numeric number 1 2 3, or it can have a capital Roman number 1 capital 1 2 3. It can have small Roman number 1 2 3. It can have alphabet, capital alphabet or small alphabet. So any of these things can be the can be the numbered list. Okay, so each one is given defined using a type. So type 1 means the default one is 1 2 3 numbers, so that is type 1. And then type I is the next one, Roman letter. Then type small I is Roman small letters. Then type capital A is capital ABC, type small a is small abc. So how do we give this type? Type is an attribute. So then you will have to give, you will have to say ordered list OL. Then since type is an attribute, type equal to I. So when you give type equal to I, you will get like this. If you give type equal to A, then you will get ABCD. If you say type equal to small I, you will get I 1 2 3 4 like this. So these are the various different. So you have ABCD here. If you give type equal to capital A, if you give type equal to small a, you will get list. You will get list like this. Okay. So now when we saw nested list, you can have ordered list. Within that, it is not necessary that you should always have unordered list. Within an ordered list, you can have another ordered list. So then in that case, the outer ordered list can be 1 2 3, and the inner ordered list can be small Roman letters or small alphabets, something like that. Okay. Now you can also give start attribute. Like always, the list need not always start from 1 2 3. You can give the starting number also. So here you can say ordered list type equal to 1, start equal to 5. So when you give start equal to 5, then the list will start from 5. So here there is an example. It says ordered list type equal to I, start equal to 5, then list item HTML, Java, JavaScript, SQL. So these are the lists. So since the type is given as a small I, it will be displayed using small Roman letters, and it is asked to the start attribute is given, and it is asked to start in 5. So which means 5 6 7 8. Okay. So these are all some of the attributes that you can give. And in the reverse order also you can print like this 4 3 2 1 and all. So the thing is, you will have to say ordered list reversed. Okay, the reversed nu kudutha adu reverse order la print pannum. Now similarly, you can have the different types of lists, different bullets. You can define different types of bullets for unordered list also. So these are the 4 different types of bullets that you can have. You can have a disk, you can have circle, you can have square, and none is means you don't want the list items are not marked. Okay, so you just have the list, and the list items do not have any bullets. So disk means the disk means it's a filled circle. Filled circle will be disk. Round dark round irukume kutti. So that is disk. Okay, so if you say this is circle, circle is the default one. So circle, and you will have square na square varum. Sorry, this is not right. I will show you here. So this is square, filled square. Okay, this is square, and so you will see that the default here, nothing is given, no attribute is given, and you get circle. So circle is the default one, and even if you give type equal to circle, you will get circle, and then when you give type equal to square, you will get square here, and then when you give disk, I will show you. Let me change this to disk. So this is a circle, a filled circle is called a disk. Okay, so so these are the 4 different types of you can have the 4 different types of bullets for an unordered list. So what is the attribute? The attribute is type equal to circle, type equal to disk, type equal to square, type equal to none. When you give type equal to none, so you will just get a list like this without any bullets. So these are the attributes for the list. So we will see how to define a table in the next video.